Weatherland. Here's Rob's forecast.
Welcome back. Well, another cloudy, cool, dreary day across the area. And looking back through this month, the first week and a half of the month, we were nothing but in the 80s. Let's bring it over to the wall. We'll show you what we're talking about. And since then, it's just been 50s, some 60s, even some 40s in there for some portions of Acadiana. But what an interesting month it's been. And tomorrow, we're going to add a red day back above normal. Normal this time of year, 70 for a high. We're going to be in the mid-70s tomorrow afternoon, more than likely. And look at the rainfall pattern, mostly Mondays, Sundays, and Saturdays. 3 Saturdays in a row with rainfall, and we'll probably have some rain coming up this Saturday, and we're going to fill in these boxes here for Thanksgiving and Friday, more than likely as well. And we'll get to that in just a bit. First off, though, big picture, we had another little sneaky disturbance coming out of the subtropical jet stream late last night and early this morning, and that sparked off more patchy light rain. And it was actually fairly solid as you got down into St. Mary Parish, but that is pushed off for the most part to the east. And we're concentrating on this next weather maker up here in the Pac Northwest. Is going to be diving through the Rockies and then moving into the nation's midsection, but then slowing down, which means a prolonged threat of showers and storms for our area down the road. Here's the regional radar satellite composite. You can see some of that light rain. A lot of it looks heavier than it actually is because we've had a dry layer down near the surface, so a lot of the rain evaporating before it reaches the surface. But if you're driving around, you see a couple of drips on the car here and there. That's the lingering rains that made it all the way to the ground, or in your case, the windshield. And most of the precipitation is pretty much done with across the region. As we take a look at all the Doppler radars, you see the rain weakening, and we should be quieting down just a few sprinkles, Iberia, St. Mary, and lower St. Martin parishes, and that's about it. We're seeing 1 or 2 here and there across Acadia Parish, but we're done with the rain for the most part, clearing out as we head into this evening. Temperatures getting down into the mid to upper 40s by morning. And finally, tomorrow, sunny and mild day, as we showed you, the first one since November 11th. So it's going to be a nice one. We'll go 76 for the high. Now the question is, how is the next storm going to manifest, especially with respect to surface features? And we do think there's going to be an area of low pressure that develops in Texas and then rolls eastward. But as it does so, it's going to be weakening. Here's Thursday afternoon. So the graph model holding off on the locally heavy rainfall until Thursday evening. That area of low pressure eventually weakens, and then there's another area of low pressure that's going to be riding northeastward towards us as we head into Friday and Friday night. And we see that on the Euro model, which, by the way, brings in the rain a lot sooner on Thursday. This is noon on Thursday, and then we go into Thursday evening. We have that one area of low pressure weakening. Here's that secondary area of low pressure. That means more rain and maybe some embedded storms going into Friday night, ending, we think, sometime finally Saturday, and maybe by Saturday afternoon the sun returns, and Sunday looking good. So at least the travel days of Wednesday and Sunday look okay. It's what's in between that lies ahead. Now, European model here, I think, is doing a pretty good job of bird dogging a couple of inches of rain, 2 to 3 inches. A good bet, but the devil is in the details. So the wide swath, what the Weather Prediction Center comes up with, is something that looks like this: 2 inches to 2.5 inches for Acadiana, 3 inches northern part of the state. But there's going to be isolated areas that catch more, and because of that, there's a risk of an excessive rainfall per the Weather Prediction Center. This is a level 2 out of 4 for much of the state and portions of Acadiana. This is only for Thursday. We get into Friday, that yellow is going to move eastward, so we're going to have to be on the lookout for some localized street flooding at the very least some point between Thursday and Friday. Upper 40s tonight, mid 70s the high tomorrow, so a nice day ahead. Overnight, those skies finally clearing from west to east, seasonably cool. We should be about 54 low this time of year, 48's right in that zone. And then tomorrow, clearing skies, a mostly sunny and mild day. And again, last 70-degree plus day was actually an 80-degree day, was November 11th. Moving into the 10-day forecast, rain chances ramping up Thursday, highest Thursday night, Friday night, ending early Saturday. Couple of inches of rain, and glad I'm kind of not on shift, but we'll be indoors, it looks like, most of Thursday and most of Friday.
All right, good weather to sit on the couch, I think, after all that turkey, too.
Yeah, watch some football.